What's up, chicken suckets? Welcome back to what is more than likely the last episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Judging by how many Pokemon we've lost so far, this episode should be a pure massacre to the 5th degree. So if you're into that kind of stuff, start getting wet, I suppose.
Remind me that Donald is never allowed to do intros again and stop being such a negative Nancy. Joe, how are you feeling about taking on this gym today? Nervous?
Well, I only shat out my liver this morning. I was expecting a few more body parts to make their exit. But unfortunately, I'm still alive for today's session.
Yes, I'm still alive.
Well, to be honest, Sleepinator Giuseppe, looks like you've got the flying type theme gym. Osama bin Laden's ancient power and Thunder Punch combination should be enough to drop bombs on these aerodynamic douchebags.
I guess you could say I'll be towering over these fools.
Guys, cut it out. You're terrorizing the audience right now. Oh, for goodness sakes, I didn't mean that.
Hey, you guys ever riz a girl who says she wants to fuck you like we fucked bin Laden? What is a man meant to say to such a creature?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you what I would do. I would quit my job and go on a 3-week holiday abroad with this broad, bring her out for dinner, double check she's actually a woman, then once the test results come back, proceed to plow her brains out like a bunnelbee. That's my 2 cents anyway.
I'd probably reject her and tell her I'm not a freak. Hard pass, baby.
All right, Donald has already started capping this episode. You literally have less than 0 standards. Man's got -8 standards. How is that even possible?
He is right in that this should be a cakewalk, Joe. Just don't let your guard down and keep selecting the appropriate type effective move.
Cake? Who said cake? Croquembouche?
Sit the hell down, Lin. Don't go into one of your hunger pangs, you obese psycho.
Mama, I don't think there's a flying type that even poses a threat to Osama. The irony.
Well, you do have the legendary birds from Gen 1, the Gen 2 duo, and Rayquaza, that shit-stained shiny sacksucker.
To be fair, I think you're the only one on this earth who hates black shinies Barack.
What are you talking about? It's not just shinies. My least favorite thing in the whole wild world is the color black.
Oh my God, it's a he, Luigi!
Wow, I just realized I'm the only white person in this call.
Now, Joe, watch out for this spaghetti-slurping fuck. You saw how chunky he was last episode when Peak was doing literally 0 damage to him. Don't take him lightly.
He's really built different, huh? Not only is he a pure wall,
Respect!
but having rough skin to slowly chip away at your health if you are using Thunder Punch or Ice Punch or Rock Punch is menacing.
What the hell is Rock Punch? Who learns that move?
Obviously, Geodude Barack. How could you forget? In the Japanese version, he had a move called Doburu Pisudan Fisto, which roughly translates to 2-fist puncture, which is one of the most common sex moves in the West. Understandably, they censored it and labeled it Rock Punch in the international versions.
Never heard of that move, Joe, and you know me. I'm the guy with the crazy dance move.
Oh, we ain't talking about no 2-stepper, Dougie, though you know all my bitches love me. Just go ask Melania how does Joe perform the Ultraton Rock Punch on her gluteus maximus and watch the fountain flow, baby.
Not gonna lie, Joe. I never know what you're talking about 60% of the time. And I'd rather keep it that way.
Who the fuck is Joe?
Straighten up, soldiers. We have the fight of a lifetime ahead of us. One misplay and the run is dead and gone.
Just let me cook Donald and I'll body bag your brother here in no time. Time for Majin Buu to go back to sleep.
Murder all of his monsters. Wait, I take it back. Please end the run here and spare Donnie.
You want him to die and finish our run right now because of some limp dick fear row? Get a fucking grip, Donald. And Joe, you know this thing has blast burn, remember? Jesus Christ. The one time we encounter something where we have full knowledge of its moveset and stats, and you risk it all like a complete moron.
I'm not risking jack, diddly, or squat. Okay, maybe diddly is in danger, but I'm gonna murder this thing harder than Donnie.
I can't believe Joe has killed 2 Donnies now. I thought we were besties.
Yes, keep fighting, you two.
What was that, Barack?
Oh, nothing, Flapple Face. Look, it's Toilet Bird.
He is eating it up!
He, in fact, was not eating it up.
Fuck off!
I guess I'll see him next week in the Shadow Realm, and oh, that's rough getting paralyzed like that, Joe. Hopefully you can break through the stun lock.
Why in God's name did you not go for ancient power? Yanma would have literally crumpled after getting hit by that.
Well, I just don't want the fight to be too easy, Donald, that's all.
I can't believe the president is choking this battle on Maine right now.
Do you not remember how many Pokemon we've freaking lost so far, Joe?
Oh, yeah? And whose fault is that, huh?
Well, fuck. He's got a point there.
It's a he-he. Louis Jackson.
Well, run is dead. It was good while it lasted. Let it be known I never liked you clowns and your goofy cuts, your non-existent swag and rizzless personalities.
What year is it? I just heard fucking swag and riz in the same sentence.
Okay, real talk. I've got to be careful this lovebird doesn't freeze me with blizzard. Remember Red on top of Mount Silver? That whippersnapper used to always freeze my mag cargo in our fights. It was insane.
There is so much wrong with that sentence right now, Sleepy Joe, but get the hell out of there. Osama is about to time travel back to 2011 if you leave him in right now.
Wait, is Osama dead IRL? What the fuck? Then whose house did I send the Navy SEALs to this morning for mass genocide?
Probably some little bitch baby who can't even beat Pokemon X and Y. Also, you're both welcome with killing Osama, by the way. I never get any praise for it, so I would appreciate it if you two spoke your mind right now.
Spoke my mind? All right, here's my brain right now, Barack.
Hot diggity hound our anus, is that what your brain sounds like right now? Understandable, to be fair, because you're using the exact same strategy Barack was using last episode. Pete can't do jack, diddly, or squat right now. Okay, she might get around to doing jack later, but that's besides the point.
Trust me, I'm going to push Peak to her absolute limits. This sandwich maker is going to learn the hard way what happens when you try to bring down the team of the White House's greatest presidents. And Barack, I guess.
What the fuck do you mean, and Barack, I guess? I'm literally in triple S tier in terms of Pokemon Nuzlocking. The tier list goes me, then Pokemon challenges, then Wolfie, then Joe.
Who the heck is Joe?
Joe fucking mama. She's so high on the tier list because she throws my balls around and captures my monsters with a 100% catch rate. But in all seriousness, the only person to ever come close to my skill in Nuzlocking is, ironically, our editor, Game Producer 6.
Is this where you selfishly point out that 91% of our viewers aren't subscribed to his channel?
What? No, screw that dong dangler. We have a fucking gym battle to focus on. Good shit for focusing on the fight, Joe.
I'm not going to lie, boys. I'm still trying to figure out who Joe is. Have I met this guy?
No, and you never will, Mr. Rogan. Now go back to making your silly little podcast, you bald bastard.
Peak is hanging on for dear life. Holy Tropius penetrator.
Wait, hold on. Let me cook up something fresh here. Watch this. Snack has D-Dance and Vital Throw that will murk him harder than 198.
Oh shit, that was a freaking bar. Get your motherfucking Pokédex out.
How am I slowly becoming the voice of reasoning? Both of you shut up for 2 seconds. Joe, which, spoiler alert, is you, Mr. President, Vital Throw isn't going to cause a dent in this flappy bird goober. Now you've set up the rain permanently, so Dog's Fire Punch is going to be crippled as a result. We are fucked!
But a plus 10 Vital Throw can beat even Goku in a fight. And Goku is the strongest anime of all time.
Actually, Joe Prince Vegetables is the anime of the times.
Fuck you, Barack, you literal Zarude. And cop the fuck on, Joe, you relicant aging dick waggler. Jump kick is going to wipe out your entire clan.
Trust me, he's going to miss and one-hit KO himself, Donald.
Okay.
What the shit? I think he just healed himself. His health bar didn't fucking move.
Well, I'm still going for the mid-game sweep. My attack, speed, agility, AP, DC, IQ, battle IQ, and plot armor are all way higher than this long neck bitch clit, so I really should have nothing to worry about.
Should have nothing to worry about? You see he is screeching you right now. Snack is one chomp away from getting abolished from reality.
Oh, but look at him dance. Dance, Snake Boy, dance.
Did anyone else feel that statement was racist? I don't know why, but just asking a snake boy to dance feels dirty.
I'm about to feel slimy after killing this pure tank with bind. Throwback to my legion of Dragonites from Gen 1 who would choke the ever-living shit out of anyone who dared walk in my path. You know, when I was in my prime, I was able to put Bruno in a chokehold. One of my greater achievements, TBH.
You think that's impressive? I'm in the same weight division as Crasher Wake. Him and I once got into a sumo wrestling match for 11 hours straight. All things considered, it was a close match. But in the end, one swift brick break to his jaw knocked him out cold. I should have really started with that move, but hey, I got the dub in the end.
I hope you dipshits are still paying attention because Snack's defense is at an all-time low. Joe, you in particular are acting suspiciously casual for someone who is facing one of the toughest trainers in the region.
This fight is freaking free Barack, just like slave labor. I could literally close my eyes and mash this luminescent pink Game Boy and I would be freaking Gucci. Now I'm not going to do that because I will in fact fall asleep because this fight is fucking sleep. Shoutouts to the new best Pokemon spin-off that came out this week, Pokemon Sleep, or as I like to call it, Pokemon Barack.
Oh yeah? Well, wait until Gen 10. That's when Pokemon Piss and Shit come out, and we all call them Pokemon Donald and Pokemon Joe.
So am I Pokemon Piss?
Shut up, Necrozma. Neck across small balls, more like.
Guys, I would really appreciate some clarification. Can I pretty please be Pokemon Piss? That's been my dream for like ever.
You should both come in a bundle package called Pokemon Testicles. You ball-sucking, looking, cucking, trucking motherfuckers.
I only come in single packs now. There is no way in hell would I ever be able to fill a full bundle pack with my pipe sauce.
Oh shit, the +6 vital throw.
Not going to lie, that damage was pretty decent, but I wish we had Thundershock or something that would vaporize this fake dragon in a millisecond.
I think Dog's Fire Punch would actually kill here somehow, even in the rain.
My God, you boys grow up so fast. Joe, your Thundershock prophecy was quite tear-jerking. I've got to say, I didn't know you had that sort of power inside. And Donald, you not only understood how Conversion 2 works, because let's face it, every time it gets used, every player has to look up how goddamn useless that move is, but you also knew that dog would be able to effectively hit the damage roll in the rain. Look at you two go.
Barack, I didn't know in the slightest that Snack was going to learn Thundershock.
I figured Dog would be okay because he had high HP, but you know what? I'll take this ass licking for now, Barack.
The what now?
Okay, guys, let's stop messing around. Where's the third gym leader at? I'm ready to smoke his ass like our Torkoal.
You just creamed him, Joe. I'm actually so proud. Let's fucking go.
Psychic for Osama or Peak?
What the fuck?
I call bullshit on this, and I ain't talking about Grand Bull. This is some messed up malarkey.
This is some asshole tactics right here. What kind of psychic type cannot learn the move Psychic? Is there even any?
Well, there's Beldam. Unknown. Why not? And Wobbuffet. But they are all exceptions for a reason.
Our team is a bunch of pump chumps, and that's on God.
Don't forget we have the mock bike now, Joe.
Let me test it out, RQ. Slow the fuckity down. How the fuck do you steer this shit?
Stay back, Lucifer.
Ball sandwich.
WTF.
Joe, bottom right house. That's where Rock Smash is. Get that shit and bounce like an Azurill, please, I'm begging.
I got it. You will never catch me on that torture device ever again. Seriously, that thing was zipping faster than a Reggie Lecky. Low-key thought I was going to crash and end the run there, boys. Please forgive me.
Get the hell back on that bicycle, Freddy. I ain't watching this white-haired bastard run around the place anymore. Now that we have the top movement speed unlocked, we might as well use it. Grow up and get over it.
You know that's USA's hat, right, Obama? His hair color is black or orange or some shit, but all I know is it ain't white.
Oh, that sucks. It's not my superior race color?
Don't you mean our superior race color, Joe? Why the hell am I not included in our white supremacy talks?
Ever since your bitch ass made an oath of allegiance with the annoying orange, we kicked you out of the Caucasian clan. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, as long as you two don't join that cool cuck clan or whatever the hell it's called, I guess we can still be friends. Say, Joe, have you got any idea of what your comment question of the day is?
Oh, yeah, I actually do. I've had it for a while now. This one isn't going to be a positive question. And one of our commenters last episode coincidentally suggested it. It might start a few gang wars, but Brickett, I'm feeling feisty today. The question is, what is your least favorite generation as a whole? I feel the no-brainer here is Gen 1. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's a byproduct of an ancient era. There weren't many games for the generation because obviously there weren't any established spin-offs or remakes to be done yet. On top of that, compare the graphics and gameplay to more modern entries and it isn't even close. Pokemon feels incomplete without the dark, steel, and fairy type, as well as the physical special split, items, and abilities.
All right. Nice to see the commenters will be showing up with their pitchforks today. Mine is Generation 7. I was going to say Gen 9, but it isn't over yet, so we have to wait and see what spin-offs and extras that brings. But I think I speak for everyone when I say Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon just weren't it. They are the only third and fourth versions I would highly recommend people to stay away from if you already played Sun and Moon. People say it apparently has a good post-game, But I never made it past the third island because I was too bored out of my freaking mind playing it. On top of that, what side games have you got? Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. What an obvious cash grab. Pokemon Rumble Rush, servers shut down. Pokemon Duel, servers shut down. Magikarp Jump, oh please just kill me now before the shitty mobile games take over.
Okay, you're both fucking idiots. Did you forget that Gen 5 exists? Remember they charged $15 for the Pokédex 3D Pro, a glorified model showcase? Dream Radar was also trubbish, literally. Black and White were okay, but to me they're easily the worst games in the franchise. You're telling me someone's favorite Pokemon is Unpheasant?
Unpheasant is my favorite Pokemon, Donald. What you gonna do about it? That's the Gears Pokemon that evolves into bigger gears, right? That drastic design change made me shoot my glue tube all over my 3DS XL back in the day.
Well, Joe, let me be clear. Gen 1 was literally peak Pokemon Kangaskhan Khan feet jacker. It's the core gameplay simplified and brought to its most strategic form. How could anyone hate that?
You're lucky I even still have Ziggy in the party, you zigger.
The fuck?
If this next Mon is from Generation 1, I will commit Sudoku right now, live on television.
Damn, I'm pretty sure today's Sudoku is pretty difficult. I glanced at it this morning. They only gave us like 45 numbers. That shit is crack.
Oh, vagina mufflers. This shell smash sack of sriracha is worthless. Did we need another water type? For Kunk's sake, I hope the next gym is electric so I can send out snack for the rain and let our team get ass wiped by thunder. I hate Cloyster.
What the hell did Cloyster ever do to you?
I don't have time to tell the story. It all started when I participated in that underground fighting dojo. Blah, blah, blah. Chopsticks and sharks got involved. Blah, blah, blah. Then Cloyster flew in through the roof. Blah, blah. And that's how I lost my left eye. Now do you understand?
Mickey Mouse on a dildo. How did we get here?
It's okay, Joe. I just foresaw that you killed this Cloyster with a crit fire punch from dog after you put it to sleep. I guess you got what you wanted after all, you whiny old saggy sage.
Ah, come on, Joe. You were doing so well and now you ruined it.
He always lets us down, Donnie.
Oh, so you say I'm a failure, Barack, is that it? Well, you know what? Today's the day someone finally stands up to your Zekrom-looking ass. You may be legendary, but you're only one guy at the end of the day. Fuck this destiny shit. Fuck this future is determined shit. If we want to live in the moment, we should be able to choose so. A world with no gods.
What?
Nani?
Get your ass out of here, biatch.
Nanda Toll.
Joe, oh my God, that was impeccable. I'm blown away by that display of pure skill. How the hell did you overcome Barack's vision?
Here comes Vaj.
Damn you, Joe Sephiroth. I will never fail against you ever again. You hear me?
Oh, I hear you, Best Nuzlocke and Buzz Cocker, as they call you. Guess my willpower just outshone yours today. Maybe actually try a little next time, won't you? I like a good challenge, but that last prediction was just atrocious.
I never thought I would see Sleepy Joe talk the talk, only to then immediately follow it up with walking the walk. I heard this cave was just called Path until Joe stepped into it because he's spitting fire right now.
Oh, look, another fucking Generation 1 water type. Let me guess, I killed this one too. Do I, Barack?
Well, let me have a look, Joe.
Shut the fuck up and silence your bitch ass. Let me cook. Don't you ever dare try speak. When I'm spitting nothing but facts, you hear me. You always think you are the bee's knees, the butterfly's wings, the cow's tits. Well, newsflash, you ain't nothing but a bum to me. Pack your bags and go back to Afghanistan, you immigrated clodsire tub of shit. I'm the top dog now. Rough, 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 rough.
How is Obama catching the biggest L of his life when he ain't even the one playing the game? Oh yeah, it might be over for the Obama stands.
Okay, you pack of pseudo-wudo shafters, are you proud of yourselves? What do you two want? A fucking trophy to prove that you're somewhat halfway decent in a children's role-playing game? Grow the fuck up. All you two talk about is balls and cock all day while mindlessly mashing buttons praying that nobody on the team dies. I may have my faults, but that's still a test of my skill at the end of the day. I'm a goddamn human, not a heartless machine. I make the best moves wherever possible. You two have one hand on your thin Lizzie Dickies and the other on your joystick and can't tell the difference of which is which. I don't need to prove to you two that I'm better. Deep down in my soul, I know I'm the undisputed king of Pokemon.
I hate to go against you, Barack, because it makes me look racist, which I might be, but regardless, we needed Joe to put in work this episode. He is the MVP of this segment of the game, I can't lie. He took down a gym leader, caught a fully evolved Pokemon, and most importantly, hasn't killed anyone thus far. We needed this redemption arc now more than ever to give our viewers hope that we are somewhat capable of beating this game. Plus, Game Producer 6 has been threatening to chop our testes off if we don't continue this series because his channel will fall off and become irrelevant again.
Look, Barack, I can give you a few pointers on how to get better if you want. I don't mind. At the end of the day, this is our collective adventure, so I don't mind giving you a hand job or a hand at the game because we all benefit from it.
The only thing I'd take from you is your life, so shut the hell up.
No, you shut the hell up, Jinx, before I deep freeze you into the next ice age.
Fellas, calm down. The tension is getting very high in here, and I don't want us to fall out. Let's just put our differences aside. And remember, we are working as part of a team here. Yes?
You're right, Donald. I'm sorry for all the mean stuff I said, Barack. That was just the adrenaline from the HP ups I consumed this morning. I'm going to try catch this sloppy kaboo toppy now.
That is easily top 5 most cursed things you have ever said, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Catching the sloppy kaboo toppy right now.
Oh, ho, ho, I wouldn't have tried catching this thing yet, sleepy dick. Oh, fuck you on a Vegas firework, you resurrected donkey fuck.
I guess my desire to catch the sloppy kaboo toppy was stronger than your willpower again, Obama. GG no re.
You cannot call this thing sloppy, Joe, you sloppy Joe.
Fine, boo-boo it is.
You know what? I'm just going to shut up and move on with the topic at hand because at the end of the day, I guess you are progressing while maintaining the amount of team members we have, Joe. I will applaud you as a good player for that at the very least, as even Donald and I haven't had the best track record lately.
Thanks, Barack, and I apologize for any words that may have hurt your snowflake ass. I'm only joking. You know I have a lot of non-homosexual love for you guys, and to be honest, I think we will end strong this episode. I will get the TM for whatever secret power is going to be and try dodge as many trainers as possible. That way, whenever we can withdraw Vaj and Boo Boo out of the box, they can be used against the trainers we skipped to level them up and gain a bit of moolah. Does that sound like a plan?
Very smart plan, Joe. Next episode, I'll head to Fall Arbor Town and bounce back down the route to take down all the pesky trainers along the way. I guess it'll be my turn for a filler episode and for my one shot of regaining your trust. Right now, out of all of us, Joe, you have the lowest death count. You deserve a crown or something.
Wait, Frenzy Plant kind of goes nuts. Oh, hell yeah. Osama can learn it, that wacky tobacco weed whacker.
I wouldn't be opposed to teaching the move to Osama. He has pretty great stats across the board and is putting in God's work, or should I say Allah's work. So imagine what he could do with a stab move, or should I say explosive fire power.
Well, now that Joe has slept with someone his own age, I think it's a pretty fitting time to end the episode. Good stuff, Joe. I owe you a slick high five the next time I see you.
Yeah, Joe, I've got to say you were really on a tear this episode, and I can't forget the fact that...
What's so funny? Why the scuffed laughter?
Yeah, Joe, if you have something hilarious to say, share it with the audience.
Ha ha ha. Well, you see, I made the reporter say came. Oh, man, all that set up for nothing. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to like, comment, and share the video around in preparation for the next part. Until then, see you later, everyone.